What's up, all of my horror fanatics out there? Welcome back. I'm the Jace.
I'm the Jay Sloan, and sorry for the interruption. My son, while filming the video, accidentally covered the microphone, but it's okay. We're going to roll with it. He's still my favorite camera guy, and onward.
And today we're going to be going into the highly anticipated Obsession, written and directed by Curry Barker. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. My expectation level is super high, and let's go in and see if we are successful, or let's see if we're disappointed once we get out of the movie theater. I'll see you guys back here in a little bit with the review.
Just finished watching Obsession. Let's head home and let's review this one. Ooh. So it has been a couple of days since I watched Obsession. I really needed a few days to gather my thoughts, to be able to talk about it and do a full review. But I think I'm finally ready to discuss Obsession with you guys, and let's just dive into it. So Obsession is the new horror craze of 2026. This is the official film debut from the beautifully fucked up mind of Curry Barker. In Obsession, we follow Bear, who is an extremely lonely and introverted individual. He has been pining over another character named Nikki, who he has been in love with for what seems to be a long time. Due to how introverted and lonely that he is afraid to tell Nikki just how he feels, in fear of rejection and being stuck within the friend zone forever. He almost slips up one night after a trivia night where he's going to throw all of his chips on the table and he is just going to tell Nikki how he feels. And instead of doing that, he chokes up, and he relies on a device called a One Wish Willow, which he thinks is total fucking bullshit. Basically, you get one wish, and once you break this One Wish Willow, whatever your wish, whatever your desire, and whatever you say will come true. So be careful with your words. So knowing that he choked up and he may have blown his only chance with Nikki, he says fuck it. He breaks the One Wish Willow, and in this, he asks, and his wish is that Nikki will love him more than anyone in the fucking world. And boy, does she. That is really when the shit hits the fan. From the opening of the movie, I was hooked. The performances from both leads as well as the supporting cast felt raw, real, and at times almost too personal to watch. It was almost like I was reading someone else's mail when I never had the fucking right to be opening the envelope in the first place. The cinematography was beautiful. The lighting was amazing. I loved the way that Nikki, how her features were lit during the film. I loved the shots, and how tight the shots actually were. You could definitely tell Curry pulled from his roots within making short horror films included. And also learned more with his film debut as the movie went along. But beautifully shot and very well acted. It reminded me a lot of my short horror film days, where cutting wasn't necessarily the main priority. It was about how much scene you could get within one shot, to utilize the time that you had and also feel every emotion within one shot without making a cut a necessity. Although it does help, but I love the way that this dude shoots his movies, his short films included. But you can definitely tell he grew as a filmmaker just within his first film debut in Obsession. The story was quick and to the point, and sometimes simplicity can be the absolute fear that can send a tingle down your spine. The film didn't drag, although it did linger in its own mystery and mystique as we follow Bear, our protagonist, who blurred the lines between protagonists as well as antagonists. But I can say that I had never seen Michael Johnston within a film. I would love to see him in more. The dude felt real. His quirkiness and how fidgety and introverted he actually was felt real. His morals were questionable at times, but also I got it. And, in certain ways, the guy wanted love, but not only did he want love, He wanted love from Nikki specifically, the girl he was so fixated on, and at any cost, really. So blurred lines with that character as well as many other characters within the film, and that's what I liked. It showed flaws within each individual person. Um, but yeah, Michael Johnston really knocked it out of the park. I felt uneasy with the character's Bear just kind of crawling in his skin, not knowing when Nikki would appear, what Nikki would do, and how long he could actually leave Nikki alone. What would be the consequences in his actions for being away from Nikki for so long? And it just kind of it instilled that fear within me too of where is she? What the fuck am I going to go home to? And how is this all going to end? Until it just spirals to a point where um, the end is definitely inevitable. But I won't say any more about that. But I really enjoyed Michael Johnston's performance as Bear. And of course, the breakout performance, and what everyone is talking about right now, is the downright eerie performance of Inde Navarrette as Nikki. She was amazing in this movie. Her range, not only with psychotic line delivery, but, and oftentimes not even psychotic, more whiny, more baby's first steps, more blankness at times, and really fearful in her own way and in her own right for what is happening. And I won't say any more about that, but she just, to watch her snap into a totally different character, and watch Bear realize that she's snapping into a total different stranger that he has never been introduced to or familiar with. Her dialogue, her physical mannerisms were scary as fuck. When she was on screen, you were afraid, like I previously stated. And when she was off screen, you were equally as afraid, as I previously stated, because you just didn't know what she would do to everyone around her due to her obsession. And she fucking murdered, no pun intended, the role. And I mean, dude, I'll be shocked if her acting performance and her just downright fucking uneasiness and the character of Nikki isn't talked about for years and years to come. She is like, she's that good. It was also nice to see Cooper Tomlinson in the role as well as a supporting actor. I've watched him for years with Curry Barker on That's a Bad Idea. Their sketches are fucking hilarious. Their short films are great as well. But the dude has some serious acting chops. I mean, not just in comedy, but acting in general. Don't get me wrong, he brought comedy to the movie and levity when it was needed, when the film felt like there was no sunshine, literally, to turn to. And just his acting overall is, it's on par, man. It's really, really good. And it was just a breath of fresh air to see him. He definitely had some of the funniest moments in the movie. And like I said, it was a breath of fresh air because I've followed their previous work, really like his acting and their storytelling as a unit. So I won't say much more about the film because I truly don't want to spoil the experience. If you haven't seen it, please go check it out. But what I will say is this is a day one Blu-ray purchase for me. I love the movie that much. I intend to watch it for years and years to come. I thought the acting, the story, the directing, the cinematography, even the score to a certain point, everything was just, it felt effortless. I'm not sure how many days the shoot was. I know the budget, and I know that it's far surpassed its budget, which is great. It's great news for horror. It's great news for the director, the actors, and everyone involved within the film. This is the type of film that truly gets me excited for horror, especially in the year of 2026, and there's so much more coming out. This one's going to be a tough one to beat. It's original. There have been prior concepts that are similar to this one, but it is a unique and original story. I felt like it was well crafted, well handled, and definitely a passion project for Curry as well as everyone involved. I cannot wait to see what this filmmaker does. I know that he has another film coming out called Anything But Ghosts, which I believe he directed and starring in, I think. He has also been greenlit to do the next Texas Chainsaw Massacre installment, which I believe is a remake. I could be completely wrong, but I think that's fucking exciting because if anybody has any potential of doing that and doing it well after watching Obsession, if you have any doubts, I don't think that you will. I'm excited to see the future of this young filmmaker and what he has to offer and bring to the table, because he is definitely talented in his craft, and um, learning as he goes, with implementing his short film days into now Hollywood staples and actually big budgeted Hollywood films. I'm so glad this film got picked up. I'm so glad that I got to see it opening weekend. Um, it was a blast, and I'm glad that it's actually my first video back to YouTube in quite some time. I was happy to review this, and there are so many other videos to come, which gets me excited also. So I would love to do a spoiler filled review of this film if you guys would like to see it, a more in depth talk. I could talk about this film for days. If not, that's cool too. But I will shut up and stop talking about Obsession. If you guys haven't seen it, what the fuck are you doing? Go check it out. It's still in theaters. It is a must watch for 2026. Don't watch it at home. Watch it in theater. It's a theater viewing for sure. And that will be it for today, guys. I'm the Jay Sloan. Thank you so much for watching. Comment and subscribe. Let me know down below what you guys thought about Obsession. It seems to be the talk of the town right now, and it definitely deserves all of the hype. Until next time, guys, keep it horror. Peace.